up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things on the Hermitcraft amplified vanilla stuff and things server. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day. And look at the clouds, ladies and gentle peeps. Look at this amazing thing. So a bunch of you guys were asking for the link for the stuff and things last time, for the new texture packs. And I'm pretty sure, just to let you know, if you Google Brother Johnson's Unshaders, you're going to find it. And if you Google Better Glass by Jay Slayer, you're going to find it, peeps. So, oh man, this makes Minecraft look amazing. Look at the new land. It's so new landy. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day. We got a couple different projects I want to get done today. I was thinking about working more in the bedroom, but we have a major problem, ladies and gentle peeps. We're down to 34 carrots, all right? That's all we got for food. We're starving. We're almost dead. So that's one of the things we're going to be working on today, is getting some automated food production up. And I'm really excited about it. I think we're going to do something pretty cool for it. Yeah, so, and then I just got back from the nether. I went down the mine this morning for like about an hour, got some more diorite. I just went into the nether for, I don't know, a little while. And then I got one gas tier and a little more diorite as well. Now here, I got to show you this. This is one of the things we got to work on. So when I come up here, a lot of times off camera, you guys don't see this. I come up here, I go into the fulcrum, I go down into the pinwheel, and then I come back up to the gateway, and then there's either a minecart here, or there's normally never a minecart here, but there's a minecart on the rails down inside of here. So let's go down inside of here, and I bet you any money there's gonna be a minecart down in here. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys, thanks so much for all your support in the last video. We got 1,500 likes on it, and I really appreciate it. Oh, you know what? There isn't one in here because I pushed it down further. But we got 1,500 likes in the last video. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for it. I'd love to try to get 1,500 on this as well. So make sure if you like the video, you hit the like button and show your support for stuff and things. And all right, here we go. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. So anyway, there's always up in that early area a minecart stuck. Now, everywhere else on this chain, on this line, the minecart can go, it can progress without there being like a player in it. But at that one spot, there needs to be a player in the cart on that long straightaway type bit place. So that's the first thing we're going to do today. We're going to head over here. We're going to go ahead and get some powered rail. I think I have some more powered rail. I know we have all sorts of amazing stuff and things on the server, so we should have unlimited golds. Let's go ahead and check. Where would that powered rail be? In here. And my carts and rails. We don't have any powered rails, so we're going to have to make some. Let's go ahead and squirt this stuff and things inside of our quartz stuff and things area. Bam, bam. Let's go ahead and stake these bam, 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 like so. And then let's do this. Let's go over to this guy and find the gas stuff and things. Bam, 5 gas tiers, man, I'm rich. So we're gonna have to make some more powered rail and then head over to that tunnel and kind of fix that up. And I have a really easy way to do it. So I'm just gonna make some powered rail and then I'll be your bees, peeps. And we're back, and I was thinking about what we could do over here to change this up. Now, underneath of there, that you can't really see because I can't get out of here, there's like a little lever and stuff like that. And that's how we're powering some of these rails. There's levers underneath. And instead of digging down and adding more levers and doing all of that, I think it would be a lot easier if we just did this. Considering that we have basically unlimited gold in the server, there shouldn't be any sort of a problem just making this. Now, let me see here, actually. Oh, crap! Broke it. Nailed it. Unnailed it. So let's just see if we could just connect 2 of these, and if the powered rail, because I think it only goes 5 blocks. And just make this all powered. It'd be so much easier this way. And I think this is all we're going to have to do. Just go ahead and fix this up, add all the powered rails in. Let's just pop all these off. Got to be careful with our super tools. And we dropped it? No, you're kidding me. So we're going to have to pop down inside of there. Squirt that inside of there. How are we going to get back in there? We got Silk Touch. We got Silk Touch. We're rocking it. Popping it. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a really good day. I'm having a really good day. I'm excited to be back playing some vanilla stuff and things. I want to get doing some building. You know, I was getting some inspiration today. I did it again. I was getting some inspiration today, watching some different building videos. Just getting a little bit of more inspiration for vanilla. You know, it's kind of weird having the channel the way that I do, because we have so many modded people on here. And we have so many vanilla people on here. And I always think it's really weird that the two don't mix, because I really have a great love for building and aesthetic stuff and things. Then I also have a great love for technical and, you know, modded stuff and things. So for me, it's really easy transition. I get to come over here and do some building, and that just really makes me happy. I really like it. So it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and head over here. I know, obviously, I mean, do we even have to test this? I feel like there's no need to test it. I mean, obviously the cart's gonna go all the way down now. And it's gonna be totally fixed. So this will be really great, and I think that it's just a simple issue. Now, it's something, like I said, you guys never really see it, but for me, it's like an issue. Like, it plagues me. There's always a card in there. It's always just stuck. And now when we go up to the top, to the gateway, we can just hit the button, squirt the Minecraft back down through. It's going to automatically come down through here. Now, we'll probably go through the nether portal. That'll unload the chunk. So, actually, I'm not really sure how that will work. It should be okay, I think. If we still have another sort of an issue, we can try to figure out a different way to get it to work. But I do believe this should be cool. Henna nailed it. All right, so now let's head back up to the fulcrum. We'll squirt some of this stuff away. And then we're gonna get working on finding a location for where we're gonna build our food area. Now I have an idea for what I wanna do. I think we're gonna do something kind of cool. It's gonna be like the normal chicken cooker that you guys are used to. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. So moony. I just do this every once in a while now. I have this amazing sky. Like, I don't know. I just love it so much. All right. So, all right, let's pay attention here. So what we got to do now is find kind of a spot where we can put this chicken cooker thing. So what my idea is, I'm sleeping now. I'm sleeping. And we're back. So what I want to do, my idea is that we might put it above ground or underground. I can't really decide. And either way, what I want to have happen, I'm thinking about maybe over in this early direction. There's a witch. Burn her! Nailed it. I still can't be stopped. So yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to find a location for this, and I want it to be somewhere that's fairly easily accessible, but at the same time, it might be kind of a big thing that we're gonna build. Well, fairly large. Now I'm thinking straight across from here might be a really good spot. We don't want it to be too far away. We want it to be somewhere we can walk over really easy and utilize the machine. Now my idea is that we're gonna have a set of dispensers. We're gonna have, I don't know if we should do 64. I'm thinking 48 dispensers. Because I don't want to just grab basically a half stack, and I don't want to have to grab a full stack. I want to just grab like near a full stack. So when I'm low, I can grab some and I'll have near a full stack. So 48 dispensers, and the idea is you'd walk up and hit a button. Let's pretend like we're hitting a button. Like that. This is what it looks like. Ready? Watch. Hit a button. All right, and then 48 chicken will either fall from the sky or come up from an item elevator below. The reason fall from the sky could be cool is just because that way we can build something that's a little bit bigger. It goes up. It would be pretty fun to do. And then come down from the bottom would be cool too, because then it would all squirt up from like one of those item elevator thingies, and that might be pretty fun as well. So I guess I got to decide that. I've got to make a decision. So I've got to decide what we want to do. We could just do from down below. That way the chickens would kind of be out of the way. Everything would be out of the way. And then we could still build like a cool structure here. And I think it's going to be cool that it's right across from the fulcrum. We're kind of got like a capital of the United States, Washington D.C. kind of thing going on, where we've got, maybe we can build like a monument here, and then this is the reflecting pool, and that's the White House. That would be pretty cool. Or the State House, or whatever the other house is that's over there. Yep, I even live near D.C. So that's my plan. I'm gonna start working on it, and then I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back, and this is already turning into way bigger of a job than I was expecting, because landscaping became a thing. I can't not do it. We need a little bit of extra space around here. We just need to have some more space. And so I talked about it a couple of videos ago. I wanted to go ahead and flatten this out, and I think that it's a really good idea. So we went ahead and did it. It took a while. It's so funny because when you remove something, a lot of times we record YouTube videos for you guys. You know, I want to show you progress, and I want you guys to know that I'm putting the time in and doing stuff like that. But when you do the landscaping, like, you can't tell because it's a lack of a thing. You're making a not thing. So yeah, it's a little bit different, but we did it. It's a thing that got done. We brought this down probably from about over to here-ish, all the way back into that area there. I ended up grabbing, like, literally, I think, about, a half a double chest of smooth stone and a double chest of grass and another double chest of dirt. And then I let a bunch of it despawn too. So there was like a huge amount. It was a giant amount. We don't really need that much. We're gonna use a bunch up, filling it back up again. But then also I started thinking about the other thing about this project that's gonna be kind of big. As I started thinking about just how the redstone's gonna work, like with the dispensers and just kind of wrapping my mind around all that. And it's gonna be a little bit of a thing because gotta figure out a way, probably gonna take a look at Mumbo's setup, gotta figure out a way to separate out the feathers. So we've got to make a little bit of a filtration system, and then we've got to make a bunch of, well, we're gonna have to make sure we build, where the chicken cooker is gonna probably need to be above where all the dispensers are gonna go, just so that we can use it. I mean, we can make the items move upward, but it will be easier if the chicken and feathers need to move down through hoppers, then get filtered, then move into all the dispensers. Now, I did make the dispensers. I went over to the spider farm, spent a couple of minutes over there. It didn't take that long, probably 15 minutes to, oh, we had a little issue from transitioning from haste to not haste. So there's a ghost block that got created. But we went over to the spider farm, spent about 15 minutes over there. It doesn't take very long at all. Got some of the string that we needed, came back here, made up all the dispensers. I had a couple of already made, but I made like a huge amount just so we have them. So we've got plenty of dispensers now. Like I said, to do our 48 stack, we're gonna do 48 dispensers. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Because it'll just be cool. Like, you'll press the button. I'm wondering how laggy it'll be, but I don't think it'll be that bad. It'll just maybe be a lag spike for a second as it dispenses all the chicken at once. But yeah, so you'll dispense all the chicken, it'll go like ka-chunk, and then they'll all come up from below. And I think that's what we're gonna do too, is we're gonna do it from below as opposed to above. Just because it'll be easier that way. I was thinking about doing it up above and thinking about how the redstone was going to be, how big it was going to end up being, and I think that it would end up being too large. I don't want it to be that big of a thing up there. So that's kind of the update of where we are. I figured I'd let you guys know. So we're going to fill in the rest of this stuff. Then, oh, we got transitional disgustingness. That is a super amazing term that we created. Oh yes, there's something else I want to tell you guys about Slipgator, the slipgator.com. The Sliptionary is done. There should be links in the down there now for slipgator.com. You can go and check it out. We picked up a bunch of entries. We didn't do just one for everything. Some words, some terms and words got multiple entries because there were multiple really good ones and they were funny. So you guys are super cool. Thank you guys so much for doing that. There's some more suggestions that have been coming out on Twitter. And what we're probably going to do is in the comments section here is a really good place for me to track that. It's super hard for me to track things on Twitter because the Twitter feed gets humongous, and even if I favorite it, Twitter's the bad place for me to track stuff. Oh yeah, you know what? We got to tote to this bad boy up. So yeah, there's been some on Twitter, but if you want to leave a suggestion, if you want to go ahead and check out the Sliptionary, if you see something that's not there and you want to go ahead and leave a suggestion, just leave a comment on the video, peeps. And then that way I'll be able to come back to this video and track that and make a change or make an addition or something like that. So yeah, that's the update. Got to do a little bit more work, and then I'll be RBs, peeps. And we're back, and I started to make a little progress. I thought I'd bring you guys over. I'm going to grab some redstone stuff and things, and then come over here and start just kind of getting set up. Just put a crafting table and one of these guys down right here. Start putting dispensers, hoppers, redstone comparator, redstone repeaters, all the technology. Also, we need to repair some tools. Oh my God. All right, so one of the first things that I was checking out here was that when you stand on this, like I made a border of diorite like so, because I was going to start churching it up, right? I was going to start making it look better. So I did this, and then I came up here and I looked down, and I was like, that looks terrible, man. You can see all that exposed stone and all that stuff. And so I started playing around with it. So we're taking a little bit of the redstone out of this to begin with and adding some aesthetic stuff and things instead. So what I decided to do was come down here about 32 blocks-ish. I think it's 33. And start to tunnel all of it out, and then kind of, well, wait, what? Let's put some garbo stone in there. But tunnel it all out and then bring the diorite all the way up. Oh, you know what we should do too? Is this like a little cave thing? Just to help stop spawning. We'll just light this up real quick. Oh, look at this thing. Hey, buddy. You're going to be trapped in here forever. So never, ever come to visit because I don't like you. All right, so let's come over here and say hello to False. She just popped on the server. Oh, hi. So we're gonna go ahead and start tunneling down and pillaring back up like so, which is my favorite thing. There's nothing better than pillaring, and bring it up like this. And that should make, wait, did we just do the corner for absolutely no reason? We sure did. That was stupid. And we're back. Stand back, peeps. I'm about to do Minecraft science. So what we're trying to do here is make downward moving redstone signal. This is redstone sorcery at its finest. Make an upward moving redstone signal. It's pretty simple. You just gotta go like that. One of these. Wait, hold on. I did this before once in a dream. Like this. Oh, crap, I can't get up there. See? Redstone. It's simple. See? And then you do like this. Watch. I'm making redstone happen. This is how it works. Nailed it. Aced it. Can't be stopped. Upward moving redstone we have done. It is amazing. Okay? Everybody knows that. That's not even a mouse on a wheel. Everybody knows that. But downward moving redstone is trickier. So what you got to do is make all these little things and then put them together. But no, seriously. So underneath where we have the button right here, we've got a spot of redstone. On the edge of that block, we've got a redstone torch. 2 blocks below that, we have a block. So you can see like we got a block space and then we got a block. On top of this block, we got a dot of redstone. On that side, we've got a redstone torch. 2 blocks down, we got another block and then we got a dot of redstone on that. And you continue that pattern forever and ever. And that's what we're doing here. It is unbelievable. Now, the best way to probably do this that I can see is to probably dig this all out like so. And then as we come down, we will continue to dig like this. And then we would pop, I think, down. Let me see if I can get this right. Let's see if I can do this on camera. So we would do right here, and then redstone dot, and then redstone torch, and then pop down a couple blocks. And then right here, redstone torch. Redstone torch. You did it! I did it! And then like this, and then continue downwardly in a downwardly direction until there is no things left inside of your brain places, and you can't think anymore. It's actually kind of simple. It's a little tricky. Like if this is the first time you've ever done this, like it might be a little tricky for you. But once you get the action going, you can see we got the action going downwards here. Now, a little concerned about this, and I was thinking about it. And what my plan was around the, how am I gonna get out of here? So around the glass, I was gonna put 16 dispensers on. Well, no, I was gonna put dispensers on all 4 sides, I guess is what my point was. I was gonna put dispensers on this side, on this side, on this side, and on this side. But because we're moving this redstone downwardly direction on this side, I think what we're gonna do is 16, 32, 48 dispensers like that. I think that'll work out the best way. But we definitely want to start off by getting the signal moved downward. So that's what we're doing here, peeps. And it's amazing. And it makes me feel pretty great about myself. And I think also that I smell really good today because I showered with a new shower soap, and thought I'd let you know. And we're back. All right, guys, we're gonna free ball this guy right here. So let's go ahead and make one of these chicken cookers. It's been a little while since I've done this, so hopefully I know how to do it again. How to still do it. So we've got our hopper thingy-doodler there, and then we've got a chest right there, and then we've got this block right there. That is Minecraft. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and squirt a dispenser down like so. Let's take some polished diorite and popping it like this. And then we'll put this one on each side like so. Now, redstone comparator into a repeater, and then a repeater here. Nailed it. Now, redstone, dust, bam, 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 bam. Take this repeater, click on it, make it a lighty thing, so it's in subtraction mode for the technical peeps. So now, if we put a block in here, squirt, bam, nailed it, ace that can't be stopped. See what happens? So let me explain it in Minecraft terms so that you can understand. Hello, thank you all for joining the tutorial. This is a hopper, a dispenser that is into a comparator, which feeds into a repeater. You put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of redstone like that. Repeater's in subtraction mode. Then you add a repeater here. There's a sub block here. You put a block in there, and then all of it spits out. It's amazing. Thank you for watching my tutorial. Have a great rest of your day. I wanted to do it in a British voice. It's kind of Australian-y too, so that you guys can understand it better, because that's what you're used to for tutorials. So all of that is going to work out pretty great. Now, how do we get our eggs into this, you might ask? That's a great question. This is how we're going to do it. So let's build this up like so. Maybe these blocks are irrelevant. One of those, bam, nailed it. All right, so on top of this hopper, you are going to place a redstone slab. Like that. Then we are going to take a hopper and squirt it on top here. Now, what I've done, just so you know, is I have made this a little more than 16 blocks, I think, away from the top there, so we shouldn't hear any of the chickens. I'm pretty sure I got my measurements correct. So then we're also going to go ahead and place some glass on the front here, just so we can see what's going on. And we are going to build up some blocks like so. Now, what we're going to do, what this is it's going to allow the chicken the eggs to be fired out of the dispenser. They're going to go ahead and create baby chickens once in a while down here. Those baby chickens exist in this half block air space until they grow up, at which time they their heads only, which is the only part of the chicken that needs to go in. Well, no, the whole body goes in because they get cooked. All right, so never mind that whole part, but let's just rewind it. All right, so then they go up in there anyway, and they die, they get cooked, and then they're going to squirt out into there. Nailed it. All right, so let's go ahead and cover this guy up so that we don't have any cross-contamination issues. So that should be like so. I think this is going to work out. Like I said, I'm freeballing it, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit, you never know how it's all going to work out. We are using our precious diorite in there too. So we should go ahead and make this a couple blocks high like that. Do I happen to have any ladders on me? Of course not. Why would you? So down here, let's make a way to easily get up like that, so we can get up here and do stuff and things. All right, so now we should be able to feed our cedar chickens into here, and we should be that should be a thing. Now, you know what we should probably do too, just so we can see. We'll pop these guys off right there, and we will place some glass in here like that. So that should allow us just to see our cedar chickens, so we can see the whole thing working in an action. And I think this is gonna work. I may have made a mistake. There's maybe people, if I did make a mistake, that right now in the chat, oh, sleep actually. But no, I'm just kidding. So, all right, let's go ahead. Oh, I have 16 chicken eggs right now already. Now, this is going to take a while because they're going to have to grow up. But we can feed our chickens into here like so. And hopefully we won't have any sort of an outbreak. And I'm thinking that really we're going to need maybe... We don't want to put too many because you put a lot of mobs in there, it's going to cause lag. So we don't want to put too many chickens in there, but some definitely, of course. Now we have, remember, our hunt for eggs, all those eggs that we got. Nailed it. And those guys are right over here. Wait, can't. There we go. So let's go ahead and pull, well, our inventory is a disgusting mess. Let's go ahead and squirt these guys in here just for nowsies, so that we have some room for eggs. There we go. Inventory, nope. Nailed it. All right, inventory management at its best. And we'll pop some eggs down. And this should be enough. I mean, you saw in that one stack we got 4. So this should be plenty of eggs to feed our cedar and do all of that. So that's what we're going to do next. Go ahead, head down here. Like so. I'm going to go ahead and feed some chickens into the system, let them grow up, and then hopefully we will see proof of concept. Now, we're going to have to develop a filter system, or not develop it, but use one. They've been developed. So we're going to have to get that set up next. And that will kind of try to filter out the feathers on one side, or whatever, the way the filter will go. There'll be feathers and cooked chicken that will filter 2 different directions. So that's the next stage. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and create some chickens. Oh, you're dead. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is a bad side. We don't like that side. All right, we'll head over to this side. Yeah, that's way better. Make some chickens and then we'll be our bees, peeps. And we're back. Now let's go ahead and see if anything's happened. Hopefully something's happened. Let's go ahead and check our chicken cooker and see if it's actually cooking chicken. So we got it all set up. Oh, we've got little baby chickens happening. We got our cedar chickens. We've got stuff and things. Official stuff and things have happened, peeps. There have been the made of feathers has been happening. Words and stuff and cooked chicken also things. It has been a thing. That may have been the most convoluted explanation for anything that made sense in the history of all the things that ever were. All right, let's go ahead and check it out here. So if we take a look in the upper left-hand corner, you can see E48. So if we look down here, we've got E4. So we're rocking about 44 chickens. Now I'm gonna take a wild guess and say there's about four or five in there. So there's like 38 or something cedar chickens, or I guess you could call them cedar chickens, that are creating the eggs that are going in here. And we have a little bit of this action going on. So it's working, peeps. And then also I had the friendly creature sound off. Let's go ahead, for the purposes of this video, and do an audio test. So now you can hear the chickens, and it's very, very important to me that this is gonna work out, that you're not gonna be able to hear the chickens when you're up here. Oh, this guy is so amazing! All right, so over here, do you hear anything? Do you hear it? The sound of silence. It's so amazing! And that's gonna be it for today, peeps. That's all the time we have. We got our chicken cooker online. We got some stuff and things done. I had a really great time doing it with you guys, and I hope that you did too. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and show your support. Feel free to share and favorite the videos you see fit. May the stuff and things be with you.